Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Rich. Now, today we're going to talk about Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and a massive cover-up of her illegal private email server that she was violating the Espionage Act with. It's finally unraveling. The so-called email scandal was never just about emails. If you stick with me, you'll discover that it was a full-blown coordinated takedown attempt of President Trump. And now the paper trail is out in the open. We're talking newly released government documents, corrupt intelligence operations, and outright lies to the American people. And if you think this ends with a sternly worded report, think again. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. Look, if you like our videos and you haven't done so already, you should become a subscriber to the channel. You can hit that notification bell and smack the like button because it helps us get our message out to more people and you never miss a new video that comes out. Now, tomorrow night, every Friday night at 6 o'clock Eastern, we do live streams where we read a bunch of news stories of the week. We hit them with a bit of humor, a dash of sarcasm, and a whole lot of conservative common sense. You'll have a good time in the chat, so join us tomorrow night. All right, let's just say it out loud. The pressure is mounting on Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, am I right? And President Trump is standing his ground. He's refusing to back down, not even a little. He's got the political capital and the firepower to see this thing through. And if the latest documents are any indication, it could all end exactly how millions of Americans have hoped it would, with real, genuine accountability. Guys, this isn't just another rerun of Crooked Hillary's greatest hits. No. This is systemic corruption laid bare for the world to see. For the first time in years, the ones who actually abuse their power might have to answer for it. And just when you think it can't get any deeper, oh, it does. Senator Chuck Grassley, who has always been a stickler for government abuse, he just cracked the whole thing wide open. He released a 31-page Clinton annex. And this isn't filler content. These are records buried since 2018. And guess what? They're public now. So what do they show? It's worse than you thought. Here's what those documents reveal. The FBI cleared Hillary Clinton without even bothering to conduct a real investigation. That's not just theory, guys. That is what actually happened. Remember James Comey when he went out there and said nobody would ever take, we did a thorough investigation. Well, his FBI staged a fake probe into Clinton's illegal email server where she mishandled classified material in direct violation of the Espionage Act. It was a performance, the FBI, nothing more. They lied to the American people just to protect Crooked Hillary. Now, why? Because they thought that she was going to be elected president and they wanted to keep their jobs, or they didn't want her going after them, the control freak that she is. So why bother investigating when the outcome's already been decided, right? Exactly. They declared her innocent before even pretending to investigate. It's sickening. And it gets even uglier. The documents confirm that Clinton's emails included direct communications with then President Barack Obama. This wasn't a cleanup job. It was a cover-up job. Her team deliberately destroyed phones and servers. Remember that when it took hammers to the Blackberries? You remember that? So what was buried in that digital graveyard? More messages with Obama. He wasn't using his official government email. He used a private one. Why? Because he knew exactly what was being discussed and he didn't want it on the record. Guys, that's shady. It's the definition of corruption. Obama once claimed that he heard and learned of Hillary's private email server from the news reports. Well, that was a lie. He was emailing her nonstop the whole time. He lied to your face. He wasn't just informed, guys. He was participating in it. Now, here's where the pieces finally start fitting together. This is why James Comey and Peter Strzok buried the case. A real investigation wouldn't have just roasted Hillary. It would have exposed Obama as the liar that he is. And nobody in Washington wanted that scandal in their front yard. The fact of the matter is, every time that they covered, especially the lying media, every time they covered for a high-profile person in the Democratic administration, it was really to protect Obama. So what did they do? Well, they shut the investigation down. They did so quietly, but it didn't stop there. It was just getting started. Former Democrat and now DNI Tulsi Gabbard has released documents accusing Obama officials of conspiring to take down Donald Trump's presidency. Yeah. They didn't just ignore the law. They fabricated the now debunked Russia collusion hoax. We have the receipts. President Trump is calling it what it is. Treason at the highest level. And it is. He's going directly to the people and demanding justice for Clinton, for Obama, for anyone who played a role in undermining our republic. Trump won in 2016, fair and square, and they tried to steal it. But they call him the election denier. And now we've got the receipts, emails, memos, witnesses. And here's the thing. Obama was told by his own people, by the rank and file people that do these things, that did their own investigation, that there was no evidence of Russian interference. They literally told Obama that Russia wasn't capable of doing that. But his administration buried the assessment and classified it so that no one would challenge the narrative. In other words, guys, they classified it and hid it so that no one would find it. Let that sit with you for a minute. The CIA, FBI, NSA, and Homeland Security all agreed there was no evidence. And yet, Obama pushed forward with that lie that Trump was compromised by Russia, and they all fell in line. They wrote a 180 story to what the initial intelligence assessment was, just to screw with Trump and you, the voters. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton was busy laundering money through Perkins Coie, funding the fake Steele dossier and calling it legal fees. The evidence was fake. The media swallowed it whole. And the intelligence community played right along. They're like a symbiote. They don't even have to be told what to do. They just knew. It all adds up. Perjury, obstruction, and a deliberate plot to take down a duly elected president. And what did the press do? They clapped like obedient circus seals, slobbering for approval as they barked on command for their political masters. But now, the tide's turning, guys. Independent journalists like Matt Taibbi, he's blowing this thing wide open. These aren't wild theories, guys. These are official emails, FBI memos, and firsthand witness accounts. This wasn't just about Hillary and Obama either. This criminal behavior includes the entire intelligence community and a complicit legacy media industry. And Americans are done. Rasmussen's Mark Mitchell says it plainly. People want a real investigation for once. They want to know why Trump is being dragged through courtrooms while Clinton and Obama skate free. Why is that? This is what a banana republic looks like, guys. The federal bureaucracy twisted itself into knots to shield Clinton and Obama while actively manufacturing false evidence to take down Trump. And now, President Trump is cranking up the pressure. And why shouldn't he? He had to sit all these years knowing that they lied about him. The evidence is in. The documents are real. Tulsi Gabbard delivered the goods. Now it's on Pam Bondi and the DOJ to act. There's no more hearings, no more congressional theater. We want actual courtroom trials held far away from Washington, D.C., New York, or California, because in those places, the American people never get justice. This isn't just about politics anymore. It's about justice. I don't give a damn what any of the Democrats tell you. But the good news is the paper trail is growing daily. The American people are waking up. And for the first time in a long time, we're seeing that we are probably going to get accountability. It's just on the horizon, guys. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.